Do you think Rishi Sunak deserves a second chance?
Do I heck?
Would you give Rishi Sunak a second chance?
I don't think he's that good, do you?
Do you think Rishi Sunak deserves a second chance?
No.
No.
They're letting in all the immigrations, they're letting in everybody, Tom, Dick and Harry into our country.
Do you think Rishi Sunak deserves another chance?
Don't know who the hell that is or what the hell you're talking about.
The Prime Minister?
I do like him, but I don't think he's strong enough for this country.
Okay.
We need someone like, what's his name, Donald Trump.
Do you think Rishi Sunak deserves another chance?
Really? I think no. I don't think so.
Not really.
No?
No. He's let things go too far before he's acted.
Do you give Rishi Sunak another chance?
Yes, I would.
You would?
Yes.
What do you like about him?
Well, he's Conservative. I think Keir Starmer's going to ruin it for us, especially for the young people, the NHS and this and other. You've got to give him a chance. Boris Johnson done his best because of lockdown. He had to do what he had to do. But I think Keir Starmer will ruin it for the whole of Britain.
Would you give Rishi Sunak another chance?
No.
No.
No, I've been a Conservative all my life.
Yeah, I do think he deserves a second chance. I'm a pensioner. My wife died years ago. With the cost of living, all the payments we've had, I'm sure I'd like to thank him on behalf of all the pensioners. I'm hoping he does have a second chance.
You do?
I do.
And that was for the cost of living payments?
I'm thanking him for the cost of living payments.
Mm-hmm.
Someone who's so wealthy doesn't really realise what the poor or the struggling face.
Mm-hmm.
So when you've got no knowledge of that, you can't really help anyone.
Mm-hmm.
He's just helping himself.
Number one, he's a bit of an ass. Number two, he doesn't know how to run the place well. Number three, he's taken all his predecessors' green policies off. Number four, don't like him one little bit.
Do you think it was relatable when the other day he said in his childhood he went without Sky TV?
Well, we went out without Sky TV. I don't know how you didn't go out without Sky TV, but nah.
We only have 3 channels.
Yeah, we only had ITV, BBC One.
Mm-hmm.
I think he just comes out and blurts things out without thinking, I think, and it's not the kind of Prime Minister you need, is it?
So, like, if we go back to when he was originally elected, there's a lot of promises that he's put out there, and I'd say maybe he's hit less than half, if that. So with that in mind, no, not particularly.
He's never been actually voted for as leader of the Conservative Party. And as far as I'm concerned, he just can't make his mind up. I mean, these people that have just been betting on the dates of the general election, I mean, he hasn't done anything about them yet. Now, as far as I'm concerned, they shouldn't be able to stand.
No, he wasn't voted in. They voted Boris in.
What is it you've liked about Rishi so far?
He's tried. That's all he can do, can he? He was stuck. He's put in the situation quickly, and he just done what he had to do.
Do you think Rishi Sunak deserves another chance?
No.
No. Why is that?
Well, he's not done anything right, and he doesn't seem to be particularly in touch with the general population. He wasn't great as a chancellor. He's even worse prime minister. So he certainly wouldn't be getting my vote.
No.
No?
No.
Why not?
Well, I don't like his policies. He does nothing as per usual. Most of them don't. It's just don't keep promises.
Do you think Rishi Sunak deserves another chance?
Yes.
You do?
I do.
Would you give Rishi Sunak another chance?
No way.
No?
Not a chance.
He made 5 pledges when he became Prime Minister on the economy, the NHS, immigration. How do you think he's done on those?
Not too bad. Not too bad. As they say, could do better. But yeah, he's done all right.
Okay.
He's done all right.
Well, I have to say, in my opinion, that really regards most politicians. I'm afraid they say one thing to make us all happy. That sounds good, and then they don't do it.
And who are you liking to replace him at the moment?
Probably Nigel Farage, probably.
What is it you like about him?
He seems to be down to earth and says it the way it is, and I like his attitude towards the immigration, which I'm very much against. You know, it's just too many.
Letting people come into this country and giving them whatever they want.
Mm-hmm.
That's what really gets on my nerves. You know, the country is overcrowded, and we're just letting everybody in. It's, you know, it makes you racist.
What's the most important issue at this election, do you feel?
Two things: economy and immigration. And immigration is high.
I think they've got to definitely have something to do with the immigration. Stop the boat people coming in. But the French don't help us. They let them get in the sea. Once they're into the sea, they're in no man's land. They're on our territory, aren't they?
Do you think a Rwanda plan would work, the legal route, or something else?
Well, however you stop them coming in. I mean, people arriving on beaches on boats, don't let them. Who's just that? You know.
The UK can't do anything about the boats coming across. What do you do with them? If there's 30 people on a boat, what do you do? Turn them around and send them back? What happens then if there's an accident and 30 people die? Now, hang on, who's the responsibility? Yes, I know they've tied it up with the French government and they're trying to control the beaches and there's fights, but the criminality that's involved is astronomical.
I'm more into fair immigration policy than Sunak immigration policy.
And what does that entail?
That entails taking them in, and if they're not legal immigrants, in the end, chucking them out to their homelands if they're safe in their homelands. If they're not, we should give them asylum.
We got this barge, didn't we, at the most enormous expenditure. What happened? We had a disease in it, emptied it before they even got on it. What did it cost? Millions. And is it being used now? No. There's not an easy answer. Yeah. This is the problem. Anybody that says, yes, we're on top of this economic climate is a fool. We're not.
Well, it was food about 3 or 4 months ago. It was the price of food, and every time we went in the supermarket, they put their prices up.
People say it's about food, but it's not about food. It's more about something else than that. It's about the banks. I've got money invested in a bank. I might as well take it out of the bank and keep it in my pocket, because what I get back for my investment, it's not 0.25%. That's the problem. Why do you think there's no banks in here now? There's one bank in Holliston High Street.
I think the financial issue is a major problem. I mean, I own properties, and just when you think you can retire, everybody else struggling now because my mortgages have doubled and more, and everything I'm getting now is going towards the mortgages. So I'm in the same boat as the next man now. Although I've got properties, it means nothing to me now. So it's a struggle. So I think interest rate is a huge issue at the moment.
The government have only got the National Health Service, the Armed Forces and the police. Everything else has been flogged off. The post office is gone as well. That's, find a specific thing. Where's all the money going? They ain't got that much, They ain't got much to spend it on, have they, really? So where's it going? They don't make anything, do they? All the utilities have been sold off and are making a fortune.
I think the whole system and all the politicians are it's all a joke, to be honest. It's a farce. The whole system is a farce. I think we need a communist state, if I'm honest.
Who are you liking at the moment for the election?
Nigel. Good old Nigel, yeah. Because he's like the bloke down the pub. Sorts it all out. Not this shower you got now. They're all rubbish, mate. I'm 74. I don't trust any of them, really.
I think there is a revolutionary communist party. I think they have a candidate in Bow. I read one of their papers. To be honest, it's the most sense that I've read.
Who are you liking at the moment?
The Green Party.
The Green Party?
In fact, I actually joined the Green Party. They want to get more cars like mine, electric vehicles, onto the road. I'm an asthmatic. Quite a serious asthmatic. Get that bloody Merc out of the way, you stupid. Some of these drivers in big blimmin' German cars make me so angry. So are you, matey.
Wow. Wasn't expecting that.
the trouble is with politicians. Do we really trust them?
Yeah.
No, we don't. And that's the biggest problem. If you've ever seen a politician give an interview, have you ever seen them say yes or no? The answers come as gobbledygook. And instead of giving an outright yes or no, they don't want to commit themselves, so they bypass the questions all the time.
I'm going to be honest with you, I don't like any of them.
No.
They'll talk the same rubbish, basically. I think they've got no understanding of what the average person goes through. And it's all politics and it's all load of nonsense.
In all honesty, none. It's kind of the case of we're in a position now where we have to choose who is the least evil or who is the best option out of what we have. But there's too many people who are unelected officials making decisions, and we need more people who are actually elected officials making decisions for the people. Yeah, I would say that's the case at the moment.
What do you think of, say, Labour or...
I would never vote Labour.
You'd never vote Labour. Reform?
Well, that's my only alternative. I don't think the Liberals can do anything, and definitely not the Greens.
What are you looking for in the next Prime Minister?
Someone with a bit more empathy, someone who isn't a multi-millionaire trying to tell working class people that they need to tighten their belt buckles, things like that.
Really don't know who I'm going to vote for yet. I know it's not long to make my mind up.
No, it's all rubbish, mate, really. But you're young, you'll get by. Don't believe anything they bloody will say, mate. Honestly, they're all the bleeding same, honest.
Yeah.
But there you go.
Is there another party that you do like?
I used to be Labour one time. Now I'm not. I'm not Labour. I'm not really nothing now, to be honest with you. It's just that's it. I would love someone like Donald Trump.
Okay.
We need him in America and we need him here. And we need him in Ireland as well.